you know, like to do stuff. But before I go out, I don't mind giving some readings. Let me put all these cards back. Let's see. I could put all these cards all back. I don't want to. Last time it was like an hour. If you want to donate, you can donate. All right. There you go. Hit that like, y'all. You already know. Hit that like. Hit that like. Make sure your questions are non-health related. I usually don't do health related questions. Make sure they're just tarot related. I'm not gonna do too many questions. So if you have a question, get it in now. Because I'm not trying to be on here for an hour. Hurry up. Let's pull a card for you, Sailor. The month of April for Sailor. As always, express. So, need to basically use your throat chakra a lot more. When it comes to love, do you have a love life? You need to use your throat chakra a lot more, talk a lot more, tell your truth a lot more, tell your story a lot more, speak up a lot more in the month of April. If someone hurt you, you need to talk about the hurt, the pain. If this involves a past relationship that hurt you, you need to speak up in April and express yourself a lot more. If someone hurt you, if you're in pain, you need to speak up about it, release it. That's how you heal it in April. I feel like you're definitely going to meet someone brand new. It's going to be a spiritual connection, a conventional connection. I see you leaving behind the past hurt, the past pain. I see you also moving into a healthy dynamic that is spiritual and conventional. It's going to be like a more so a spiritual connection that's healthy. But first, you need to speak up about your past pain and help. Your past pain, and then like release what no longer serves you. And then I see you seeing someone else that's going to be a more healthier relationship. Your approach to love is going to change as well. It's going to be a healthier approach. Leave the past behind, get all that bitterness out. Because I do see moving forward into something more conventional, traditional in the future, April and beyond. Okay. All right. Blessings Tarot. Do you do tarot? Matthew, we block people here, so if you want to get blocked, act up. Okay. Nand, you need to provide some details. Does anybody see the little pin that says provide details with your question, please? Anybody see that on the screen? What is the details? I'm trying to do detailed readings. Readings with detail. You're a beginner tarot reader, so yeah, we block people quick. We don't like, we don't do that negative energy in the chat room. Block them. What's good? Yeah, see how this person, his servant John, his comment got hidden. Somebody just hid him. But someone just donated. Thank you, Taylor, for donating. But yeah, you see how that was inappropriate, like, why are you coming in my chat with inappropriate energy? Taylor, let's do Taylor because she donated. Thank you for hiding him. El Nino. I seen the question. Okay, so I'm gonna do Taylor and then I'll do Nand. Do you like fighter jets? I don't know what that is. Oh, it's 222 on the clock, y'all. It's 222 on the clock. That means peace, harmony in relationships. Things are in sync. Things are working together. Someone's probably thinking about you in a positive light. That's good. All right, let me look at her question. Why was Ahmed being so mean to me lately? Okay, so why is the guy being so mean to you lately? Let's see. Why is Ahmed being so mean to Taylor lately? Two of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. This is someone you work with because Pentacles is work, career, money, slowing things down. Three of Swords. The pain came out. The pain came out. Okay, let's keep going because you said 13. Okay, so $13. Here goes the pain. I was wondering where the pain was gonna come out. Okay, here goes the balance, the justice, the fairness. Here goes the happy times. Okay. Here goes you. Okay, that's definitely you. Here goes him and you. Oh my God, it's coming out. The Two of Swords. Okay. Final outcome, defensiveness. He's defensive. Okay. In the past, Ahmed, Two of Pentacles. So basically, you guys were just like trying to fit each other into each other's schedule, make time for each other, balance each other out, try to do things in a balanced manner. You guys could have been working at the same time. Two of Pentacles is like, let me juggle her into my priorities. Let me try to fit her, make room for her into my time schedule. But let's just keep things lighthearted, open-hearted. So that's the past energy here. The present energy is the Six of Pentacles, taking things real slow. Pentacles represent slowness, step by step, brick by brick, building it. If he pulled away or if there's some type of imbalance, it's because somebody feels like there's a imbalance of give and take here. If you guys were in harmony and peace and bliss, it would mean you guys have this fair, equal give and take. Um, Someone could also feel breadcrumbed, or they just feel like I'm giving too much or I'm not giving enough. But that's the current energy, this energy of I do want to show love and support, like a, like a regular relationship. Let's give and take, But then there could also be this negative energy of like I've given too much or I'm not giving enough, or I pull away because there's an imbalance. Okay, so that goes into the pain, the hurt, the future energy, the Three of Swords. You're talking about why is he being so mean? The Three of Swords talks about third party options, third parties, outside interference, past wounds being triggered, pain in the heart chakra, not being still healed. There's blockages. Because there's still blockages in the heart chakra that haven't been healed, there still needs to be time to heal the heart. Whether it be an outside interference, a past person, a past wound, something that was said, a trigger that you still have some unhealedness inside your heart. And this is for both people, vice versa. You guys are reflections. There's just this pain in the heart where you guys are still like having stormy nights, like stormy days, like the storm is still there. Wait for this to pass. It's all about healing it and waiting for it to pass. It's not going to be a rush situation. It's going to be like healing, a need to heal, let your guards down, be less defensive. All that negative blockages stuff needs to come out of the heart chakra, so yeah, there is some type of like heartbreak, grief, negative energy that needs to be released, that's confirmation. So, okay. Yeah. So, this is going to cause you, and you already went through some heartbreak in the past, but this is causing you to kind of feel anxious, worried, depressed, confused. This is a sign of you need to heal. Since you're not healed, and this is vice versa, since you're not healed or balanced out yet, you feel like your karma hasn't came back around, your good karma, the kindness you've given to people hasn't really came back around. Feel like there's some negative energy. You're still attracting some negative energy towards you and this is vice versa, because both you guys probably haven't healed yet, some type of past shit, negative thoughts, negative emotions. But this is talking about balance it out, balance it out, find the fairness, find the balance, look at it as karmic. It's something karmic from your past. Because let's say if you were just 100% kind in your life, right? Let's just say if you were just a kind ass person and you just did kind hearted things in your life, all you're going to see is kindness come back to you. This is talking about you could have said something negative, and because you were being negative, you got the karma of negative coming back around to you. So make sure to heal some of these negative thoughts that you have, because this could be karmic debt coming back around. The positive you put out there, you get back. The negative you put out there, you get back. So I don't know, it could be something trying to balance out when it comes to your equal give and take situation here, with this guy, vice versa as well. Okay. In the future though, the far future, guess what? Once you take care of this unhealedness, vice versa, here you go, triumphing over the obstacles, the adversity. Here you go, getting back on your high horse. Here you go, being more graceful, being more humble. And then he comes back to support you. He comes back to honor you. He comes back to recognize you. He comes back to see you in the light. This is really good. Like, you're going to have a positive phase with him in the far future once you heal. This is going to balance out. I'm seeing balance. It's just a stormy day, a stormy night that you have to handle. Nonetheless, this is you, the Nine of Pentacles. Regardless of Ahmed, regardless of him, you are still tending to your garden, nurturing yourself, loving yourself, working hard for yourself, trying to find your happiness every day, no matter what. If he's in or out of your life, you are still this independent queen that's being sought out after, that's still focused on her abundance, and she's still attractive, okay? So you're still beaming with like love and abundance towards this person, towards other people. You're balancing out. When it comes to Ahmed, Two of Cups reversed. Whenever you see a reversal, it just means in progress. So right now, you guys do have this, you know, relationship where you guys definitely could be soulmates, definitely could be partners. But right now it's in progress because it's reversed. Reverse talks about, you know, not having harmony, basically, not seeing eye to eye, not being on the same page, you know. But it's in progress to get back upright, you know. It's not over, you know. It just means you guys have some division, some imbalance, you know, some bad communication skills that need to be healed. So that's what's going on, along with that Three of Swords, the need to heal. Hi. And this is what your mind is doing right now. Your mind is the Two of Swords, where you're kind of stuck. You're kind of stuck in this two minds, you know. It's like you can either think this way or you can either think that way. You can either talk to this person or you can go talk to this person. You're kind of like indecisive. You're like, I don't know what or who to commit to right now. I'm in two different minds. You're like, I can't make up my mind because I don't really see the truth. I need to confront the truth. I need to keep on asking myself questions. I need to keep doing the work, or I keep on trying to figure out, who should I commit to? Who should I be loyal to? You know, like, so I think that's where you're at too. You're kind of like in that indecisiveness. You're trying to find the balance between your emotions and your logic. You really need to trust your instincts, your intuition as well when you're making these decisions of who to commit to, who to be loyal to. There's some stalemate, you know, like this is a little bit stale. There's some hidden denial. There's some hidden information. You still need to confront it. But you're trying to find the balance. There's some lack of balance here. Like you're trying to find the balance. This is like some imbalance. But yeah, somebody's defensive. Final outcome. You guys both could be on the defense a little. Either trying to protect the relationship from other outside jealous people, or you guys are defensive towards each other, or somebody feels like they have the advantage over other people. There could be other people on the outside, you know, and there's people fighting to get in between you guys. I do see you guys need to protect the relationship. If this is what you guys really want, this relationship, protect it. Protect it at all costs. You guys could be at an advantage of others. But nonetheless, look, you guys have a new beginning coming. This is not just the phase you're going to be in for forever. This is just a phase for now. So I do see a new beginning coming. The Fool talks about taking a leap of faith spontaneously, it being like a fun fling for the moment, not worrying about worry, being carefree, you know, not really planning things out, but it's going to be like something very nice between the two of you. So I don't think this is over. I just think there's some imbalances, some delays, you know, some healing. There's some happy times coming here. You know, there's some progress being made. It's just going to take some time. There's a need to protect what you got going on here. You're still shining bright. You're still abundant. There's still work, you know, involved here. But I don't see like endings or loss. You know, I just see like some heart chakra issues that need to be healed, nurtured, you know, some guards that need to be dropped, some illusions that need to be dropped, some balance that needs to happen here, some decisions that need to be made. Otherwise, I feel like you guys are still going to see each other. So it's just a temporary thing. It will pass. Just do the work, the spiritual work. Let's get some oracles from him to you. Thank you, Laura, for telling me that. I want to get you drunk. Do you guys ever drink together? Do you guys ever go out to have a drink together? I think you guys should have like a shot. Like take a few shots so you guys can take the edge off sometimes. Even if you're not with him, just take a shot or something. What is incarnation? What does that mean, Laura? I don't know what that means. I want to get you drunk. I don't drink anyways. You don't? How old are you? Are you grown, Taylor? Are you in your 20s? Does he drink? Does he drink? Honeymoon phase. So basically, you guys are still at the beginning of your connection. Honeymoon phase talks about the honey. You know how honey attracts bees? Be more playful. You got to get back to that playfulness. You know, honey attracts bees. You get what I'm saying? You got to be the honey. This is like the beginning phases of something beautiful. I don't know what that means, Laura. I'm sorry. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's something to do with the fact that you guys need to get back to that honeymoon phase. Let go of control. Y'all are both controlling. You know, like trying to control things, and that's not how it works. You get what I'm saying? Especially when you're working with the divine. It says in the Bible, I don't know if you guys even read the Bible. I'm just going to say this. The Bible says you should drink wine because it's good to like ease yourself. So find something to like ease your mind if you don't drink, to let go of control issues, because nobody's really in control here. It's really up to the universe and spirit to help you guys. Get back to being like the honey pot, so you can attract, you know, like don't be so like tension tight, you know, can't laugh, can't be playful, trying to control this situation. Yeah, I feel like you need to take the edge off and find something that eases your mind and relaxes you. So yeah, I feel like I said, I haven't read your comments yet. I'm gonna read them right now. Let me read them out loud. Okay, let's read it. I mean, he has options too, but he pulled away. Okay, we had a fallout. Not to mention, he literally told me off yesterday and was so mean to me. Okay, he is so off. He's been off lately. I've been confused because it's affecting the workplace and the negative thoughts. I'm being viewed poorly right now in the workplace. He's working with a guy who crossed my boundaries. I'm sure the guy is making me out to be a bad person. I've always put good out there. Okay. Sounds like the workplace. Let's just get some oracles. Okay. Okay, 26. But I don't drink. Okay. I need to go on vacation if that's the case. Whatever you can do to kind of like let go and not hold on so tight to stuff. You know, like let me say this. Spirit is saying it's more so an illusion. It's all in your head. Like it's not as bad as it is, you know, like when you kind of let go and look at things from a different perspective, you'll realize how blessed you are, like how blessed your life is. Even if you're having these problems at your job, you need to surrender a lot more. I feel like you definitely need to surrender a lot more. Don't add fuel to the fire by saying things that could possibly manifest. You know, try to be more positive, think more positive. You're just having a moment of like a storm. You're going through a storm, but the storm passes, you know, it's not forever. You get what I'm saying? So, and yeah, this is not over. So yeah, but like be more like honey. Honey attracts bees. So I don't know, what sign are you, Taylor? Are you a fire sign, air sign, earth sign, water sign? You don't give off water, but you kind of do. What are you? Oh, that's why. You are a earth sign, but you're the last earth sign. You're the one that's kind of tough. You know, a Capricorn is a goat, and the goat is supposed to be like the most strongest, you know? They're strong. Like they're supposed to climb mountains, like very steep mountains. They're supposed to climb mountains, right? So Capricorns, only thing that I could say about them is they could be very intuitive on the positive side, but very strict, very strict, very delusional with their strictness and their expectations and their standards. A well-balanced Capricorn is cool. They find the balance, you know, but y'all could be very like harsh sometimes to yourselves, you know? So I think it's all about finding the peace and the balance with you guys. Like, find the peace, find the balance. Because Capricorns like to control everything. Earth signs like to control. They like their money. They like to find money. They like wealth. They like stability. They like to have a stable home life. But they like to be controlling, and like, that's the only thing that's like, damn. Balance that. And I think you could have everything that you want, honestly. I don't really see too much bad with Capricorn. It's just that it's that control freak, that controlness. And learning how to control your words so that you can manifest your words. You get what I'm saying? You guys need to speak into existence, think more positively, be a little bit more positive. You guys are pessimistic. That's another thing. You guys are the pessimists of the zodiacs. You guys see the negative before you see the optimism. That could be a downfall a little bit. Yeah. But other than that, you guys get the money, you guys work, you guys like stability. You guys are supposed to be the goats of the zodiac, strong, you know. But other than that, I don't feel much bad from you. As far as the job goes, I wouldn't feed into the negative energy. Don't feed it. Don't feed it. Don't feed it as much as you probably like want to feed it. I wouldn't feed it. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't let it get close to me. I would brush it off. Focus on the facts. Focus on what's important. Do what you can do that's in your control. Leave whatever else you can't control and go and find your peace. You know, make peace as much as you can. Turn it into a positive somehow. Find your boundaries too and find your space. Don't get too wrapped around this guy yet. I would say take it slow, take it easy. Don't get too, I don't want to say obsessive. I want to say more so don't get too close too soon. For a Capricorn, don't get too close too soon. Maintain your security, your peace. Yeah, you know, I don't know if you know this, but being worried is your lack of faith. So worry and anxiety is a lack of faith. It's your lack of strength. So whenever you're worried and anxious, it means that you're not being optimistic, you're not being positive, you're not praying, you know, you don't have positive affirmations, you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. So that is the complete opposite, right? So whenever you are anxious, worried, stressed, you know, what do you need to do? You need to pray, talk about it, you know, find your inner strength, build up your backbone, go to your peaceful place, connect with nature, you know, talk to someone you trust. You need to do the complete opposite to balance that out. So, worry is just a sign of, okay, I'm lacking some type of strength. I'm lacking some type of vision, clear vision. I'm lacking some type of like happiness or joy, you know? So there's some inner work you need to continue to do every day. You know, don't neglect yourself for a guy, you know, just use it as fuel for you to like balance yourself out. You get what I'm saying? So flowing is the way. Flowing like water is the way, because you cannot manipulate or control the truth. A lot of people try to do it and it does not work. It backfires. So drink water, go to a pool, go swimming, have nice baths, go to a spa, you know, get a facial, whatever calms you down, soothes you, get a massage, you know, get a deep rest in, you know, pray, whatever you need to do to ease your mind, glow up, you know, work on yourself. Less is best, you know. Yeah, you can't force relationships, you can't force love, you can't complain about it. It's just going to make it worse. So all you need to do is fall in love with yourself first. Never skip that step. Fall in love with yourself first. Love what you see in the mirror. Love what you feel inside yourself. Invest all that love into yourself. And then you attract. Once you're healed, you attract who you are. So if you're not healed, you're going to attract rebounds. You're going to attract unhealed people. You're going to attract, like, you know, hardships if you're not healed yet. So that's why you have to do so much self-love, self-care first. Can't skip that. Spend time alone, spend time with God, spend time with peace, whatever your religion or spiritual self is, or whatever you practice. You got to really hone down on that. Especially when you find real love, attract real love. Because real love is patient. Real love is peaceful. Real love is not fault finding. Real love is not holding grudges. Real love is forgiveness. Real love is unconditional. Real love is nurturing. Real love is patience. Like, you got to really know what real love is. Real love is discernment. Not getting angry fast. It's a practice. You got to practice at it. You know, it's not easy. But everybody wants fake love. Everybody wants like rushed love. Everybody wants the microwave love. Instant gratification. You get what I'm saying? So as long as you embrace, you know, what you're going through, it's just a moment. It's not gonna be forever. You're gonna pass this test. You're gonna move on. You're gonna get what you want, but you gotta pass the test. So that's all you gotta do, Taylor. Other than that, there's no way to manipulate it. And you know what you should do, Taylor? Watch some of these YouTube videos where girls be getting like into these relationships and they end up being horrible. Watch some of these YouTube videos on YouTube about like tragedies and like, you know, the stories of women and stories of men, and, you know, like, and you see how people like rush stuff and how it messes up. And it's so many videos on YouTube where I'll be watching it and I just be like, see, that's why you can't do that. You can't rush it. You got to go with the process. You got to go slowly. You got to go at the pace. You got to woosah, namaste, peacefulness, forgiveness, you know, moving on, block what you need to block, walk away from what you need to walk away from, assess what you need to assess, love yourself, you know, don't get so hard on yourself either. Don't be so hard on yourself. Yeah. Evil eye not allowed. Evil eye not allowed, you know, like. But yeah, guys, that was for Taylor. I hope Taylor, I hope you get everything you want. You seem like a good person, like a good, genuine, down-to-earth person. I almost want to say I love you. I love you, you know, like godly love, you know, like I'm just in those vibes. You're welcome. You're loved, right? I'm sure there's people that love you because you wouldn't be here if you weren't loved. You're loved. Okay. All right. So let's see what Nand. Yep, virtual hugs. From one strong girl to another strong girl. You know what strength is though? Vulnerability. So, yeah, continue to heal. And if you get triggered, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Keep going. It's okay. You know, okay, so Nand, I'm Nand, Libra. Oh, the chakra portrait. Yeah, I got that portrait made personally while I was in college. I paid for all these portraits. It was like $550. I spent like $600 on these portraits in college from this one guy that used to come to our campus. He used to sell his portraits, but he used to do like custom portraits, and I paid him like $500-$600. So I kept all the portraits. Anyways, that's crazy how I had that. Like the chakra one, the namaste one, the balance one. He gave me that. I was like, do some like designer stuff for me. I used to have like a cool friendship with this guy I used to paint. Okay, so Nand, you haven't dated in a while. What's next? Or I just not think about it. I just told y'all the whole formula. I want, like, if you guys know the formula, right? If you guys know the formula to dating, if you guys know the formula to love, and if you guys follow the formula, there should be no issue for your dating life or your love life. At least like getting it started, you know? There's a formula. So if you don't have the formula, then you're going to be lost, right? Seeking help, right? But there's a formula here, right? Okay. I want to say this, Nan. We're going to pull a card, though. We're going to pull a card. We're going to pull a few cards. But I do want to say this. Your thoughts have to be balanced. Like, your thoughts are manifesting. Your thoughts are manifesting. Everything you're thinking, it's manifesting. So whatever you say to yourself, whatever you think of yourself, whatever you're telling the universe, it's playing out. It's going to play out. So you have to be very straightforward, very honest, very strict about what you're thinking, what you're saying, because it's going to manifest, okay? What you're ignoring, what you're allowing inside of you. If you want something genuinely, you got to tell the universe, oh, I want a relationship, or I want to go on a date. I want to manifest a young man. I want a man to pursue me. Whatever you're telling yourself, whatever you're saying to the universe, you have to be intentional, and you have to know that's how it works. Okay, so you can't be like 1 foot in, 1 foot out, confused. You know, you have blockages in your third eye, or you have blockages in your vision. You have to have like a vision board. On your vision board, I intentionally want a house, a car, a relationship, a marriage. You know, this is your vision, and it's going to come to life. So if you want love, if you want a date, if you want a pop in life, plan it out. Talk it out. You get what I'm saying? Tell the universe. Let the universe be your best friend. You get what I'm saying? Because it works for you. Then you got 8. So this talks about work. The number 8 is like abundance and work. Let's see. Yeah. You got soulmate. I want you all the time. And you're willing to devote yourself to working on this, putting efforts and energy into this. You could also be working on something. So look, you have a soulmate out there in life. Who is your soulmate? It's somebody that you guys both share synchronicities with each other. He could be thinking about the same thing you're thinking about, or vice versa. You could be thinking about the same thing they're thinking about. Y'all both agree on certain things. And it brings you guys close together where you guys have chemistry, you know, like, he thinks the same way I think, or he agrees the same way I agree, or, you know, like y'all have some type of like connection, right? So there is somebody out there for Libra, always, you know. Now here's the thing. I just want you all the time. I could be your hero. Number 6 is nurturing. Number 8 is getting money, working, abundance. I like these 2 numbers. I just want you all the time. I could be your hero. That's very much loving. I would just say make sure to balance these 2 out. Like don't be so codependent. Be kind of interdependent, independent. If a person does want to come and save you, be your hero, look up, you know, you guys look up to each other or whatever. That's beautiful. That could be what's transpiring. Last but not least, you got the 8 of Pentacles. So you're willing to devote yourself and put time and energy into your love life. What I was telling you, you have a formula. You need to work the formula. You need to manifest. You need to spend some efforts and some time trying to develop a vision board, a plan, you know, do a checklist, write a letter, write a note, do some, you know, work on how to manifest this soulmate. You know, there could be a lot of options, a lot of competition, a lot of people that might want your time, your attention. Try to find the most harmonious person and the least argumentative person. Okay. I feel like it's out there for you. You just need to put the work and the energy into your love life. Other than that, yeah, you can't be negative. You cannot be negative. Negativity, let me just say this. Speaking negative into your reality, speaking negative over your life, being negative, it's only going to manifest negative. So try to avoid all negative thoughts, all negative thinking, all negative sayings, you know, be dead. That's dead, you know, because it's negative attracts negative. That's just not what you want. Positive attracts positive. Like, you got to be positive. Going forward, you need to be more positive. It makes you more attractive. Okay, abundantly. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. Put some effort, some energies into it, and you will see the results of your work, the hard work. Okay. All right. You're welcome. Let's see. I'm going to go back up and see who was after Nand. Lanier. I don't know about that one. Blessings Tarot. Let's see. Will I get admission letter from for university and BA? My name is. I really don't like doing school questions. I hate school questions, but you just want a yes or no, right? Will you get an admission letter for university for your master's? You got a yes. Happy times. Okay. It's unknown right now. You feel like it's not really being told to you, or it's not transparent. Someone's not showing you the truth. But it's a yes card that there will be some type of celebration. So that's for you. All right. All right, let's move on. Chloe, I seen you. Victoria. All right, and then Kalinda. Kalinda, I don't even know if you're here. Kalinda, I don't know if you're here. Who else is here, guys? I don't know who's next. Kalinda, you're here. Okay, I'm gonna do you then. Okay. All right. All right. How are you? I'm actually wonderful. I've been doing the work. So I'm good. How are you? It's my first time here. Welcome. Did Peter tell his mom about me? That's a yes or no. So I'm gonna do a yes or no. Did Peter tell his mom about you? You gotta know. Someone's up in their head about negative energy, negative thoughts, blockages. They need to heal. That's a no. How does she feel about you? Maybe she feels like you're being negative about something, or you have some negative energy that needs to be cleared, released. You have worries, anxieties, fears, negative patterns. You need healing to attract positive energy. You do have a positive beginning coming here, a new start in romance, a new beginning, a spontaneous one that's carefree, without worries. You know, fleeing, coming. You know, it's going to be carefree, not planned. It's spontaneous. You're going to walk by faith, not by sight. It's going to be very intuitive, but they feel like you're overthinking, overanalyzing. You need to get out of your head. So that was for you, Kalinda. All right. Shraddha, I see you. Okay. Yes, you can. Who's next, guys? If you're next, post your question. I see Ankita. Okay, Ankita. If you're next, post your question. Do you see any job opportunity in the upcoming months? That's a yes or no. All right. Let's see. Do you see any job opportunity coming in the next upcoming months? You got the yes card. Stay pure. Stay pure-hearted. Don't do anything forced, manipulated. Stay pure. Keep watering your garden. Keep nurturing your garden. I see pure abundance here. You can attract and manifest easily by being pure, by just taking care of yourself, taking care of your beauty, taking care of your health. The Empress is that gal that's like, she can manifest purely because she has fertile energy. She's fertile. She can plant a seed in its fertile soil that she can grow and birth any creation because she's natural, she's real, she's genuine, she's honest, she's authentic, she's pure. Don't manipulate anything. Don't try to like take the natural, change it. Just be beautiful, be you, be yourself. You naturally attract it, okay? Bottom of the deck, you're looking for something. You're looking in the world for something, okay? The world is in your hands. You're looking out the window like, should I travel? Should I get out of my comfort zone? Am I ready? Should I find a new job? Should I find a new relationship? I don't want to stay complacent. I want something new, you know. So I feel like you're feeling unknown. You're feeling like this unknown energy right now. But I feel like, yes, like, believe in yourself. Okay. Let's see. How will your exam go for May? I'm going to take this very lightly. I don't really like doing exam questions, but I'm going to do this really easily for you. How will your qualification exam go for May 2026? You got the education card reversed. It's a good sign you got the education card though, but it's reversed. Why is it reversed? Maybe you're feeling like Like, you don't feel confident. It's in progress, though. It's in progress of turning back upright. So maybe you feel like you're ignorant. Maybe you don't see all the facts. Maybe you're not doing all the research. Maybe you're not studying enough. Maybe you're not conforming enough. Maybe you're seeking like an outside source. This is talking about get back on track, get back in alignment with what you're supposed to be doing. If you're supposed to be going to the library to ask for help, if you're supposed to be going to the library to do your homework, if you're supposed to be going to get tutoring, if you're supposed to be going to office hours, go and do that. It's kind of showing like you're doubtful about it. Okay. Yeah, and in confirmation, 8 of Swords, you're up in your head, overthinking, overanalyzing, playing the victim when it's not as bad as you think it is. It's all in your head. You need to unblindfold yourself. Don't be blind. Go do what you gotta go do. Ask for the help you need. Go get in that library. Go get in that quiet place. Go read those books. Go study. Go take those notes. Go to the office hours. Go do, what you need to do. Go look up them words and the meanings, and be prepared. And then it will be nobody's fault when you pass or fail. You get what I'm saying? You got to go do the work. Get out of victim mode. Get out of victim mode. Get out of victim mode. Stop being victimized. Like, oh, passive. This is not something you could be passive about. You have to be assertive. Go assert yourself. Listen to what I'm saying, guys. All right, moving on. What did I do here? I just deleted your question on accident. Damn, that was spirit. Okay, any message from my late twin sister? I told you I'll put some details. Your late twin sister died? She died? She's dead? She passed? I'm not sure if you're here. I don't know if you're here, so we're gonna move on. Do you see any new opportunities for me in my career, in the healthcare profession? What are you meaning, new opportunities? There's new opportunities every day. Especially in healthcare, there's always a job, there's always a position. Ivory. I'm a Taurus, he's a Libra. He says he's in love with me. Are we meant to be? Ivory, I don't know if you're here or not. Will everything get back on track for you? Are you even here? Who's here? I don't even know who's here, guys. Cimarron. You're here. May I know if I ever work again, getting unsuccessful in all my applications I applied. Okay, let's go back to Ivory. I'm a Taurus, he's a Libra, he says he's in love with me. We are meant to be, and then will everything get back on track for you? So are you guys on track or not? You're a Taurus, he's a Libra, he says he's in love with me. Are we meant to be? Yes or no? Got it. Death card. When you see death card, the end of an unhealthy relationship, going into a positive, healthy relationship where you're not going to be single for long. It's a transition phase. The Magician, manifesting the relationship that you really want. Having all the skill sets to manifest it. Being conscious enough to manifest it. This talks about, it could be a transition phase right now where you're ending an unhealthy dynamic, ending an unhealthy relationship, but then you're going to begin a brand new healthy dynamic, a brand new healthy relationship where you're not going to be single for long. And this talks about also manifesting the relationship that you desire, vice versa. It talks about speaking it into existence, being able to manifest it, being able to take action consciously. Two major life events. It could be meant to be, destiny. So I would say it looks good. Just you need to get through this transition period though, which might be hard. I don't understand your question, Cimarron. I'm just gonna do a yes or no for you, Sanj. Will you score 87% in your 12 boards? You got a no card, deaf card, no. There's some type of unhealthy dynamic that needs to end, like an unhealthy pattern or an unhealthy habit. And then you need to go on to the healthy dynamic, healthy pattern. Will Jimmy unblock me this week? Will Jimmy unblock you this week? Let's see. You got the yes card. Judgment means reconciliation, giving somebody a second chance after forgiving them, after seeing them in a different light. You know, the angels are helping to basically like help this person see you differently, give you a second chance. This talks about also digital contact, someone spying, someone wanting to talk or grow the communication. Hello. I wanted to know what's coming in my career ahead. Let's just see what comes out. What's coming in your career ahead? Changes. Okay, so when you see the tower, when it comes to your career, it's talking about the need to be more honest, more genuine, more transparent, tell the truth more. There's some type of unhealthy dynamic or pattern that's just not working in your life anymore. The universe is going to conspire to basically change your whole like reality, change your whole perspective, change your whole approach and how you do things, and then get you to be more honest, transparent, genuine, down to earth, build you a more stronger foundation that's more genuine, you know, where you're telling the truth, where you're wearing your true colors on your sleeve. Like there's some type of big change coming in your life, and it's going to be unexpected, it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's going to build a brand new perspective. It's going to build a brand new foundation for you that's going to be healthy, you know, where you're not going to be on this shit that you're on right now, you know. Yeah, it's a spiritual awakening. It's a spiritual journey you're going to be going on. It's going to lead you to something way better when it comes to your education, your job, your relationships. It's going to be something traditional, something conventional, something educated, something bright, something godly, you know. But right now, things are not right. So when things are not right, you can't really have something right in your life until you go through that big upheaval, rebuilding, you know. So yeah, gonna have to go through something. Can you stop asking this question? Can I crack the exam? That's so annoying. Please stop asking that. Okay, fairy. Okay, I'm gonna do fairy. Fairy, I don't know if you're here. Don't be spamming and don't be asking for your question. No, don't do that. Okay, so fairy, I'm not sure if you're here. Let me know if you're here, fairy. Fairy, you're getting skipped because I don't see you here. All right, moving on. Let's do Mama of Boys if you're here. Mama of Boys, if you're here, you can go next. Okay, Fairy, you're back. All right, hold on. Fairy and Mama of Boys will be after Fairy. All right, thank you in advance. Will I come across new love within the next month? Let's see. Wow. All right, so whenever you get the Devil, you have to look at the surrounding cards to see if they're positive or not. Since you have this extra card at the bottom, the Devil and the Six of Cups. Fairy, I don't know if someone from your past is trying to come back, because this is giving, Six of Cups is somebody from your past. You can either go back to your past or you can meet someone new. It's going to be like a good time. Even right now, when I say your reflection right now, your shadow right now, it's a good time to either meet someone new or return back to your past. It could be somebody that's still holding on to you tightly from your past that wants to spin the block after healing something. They find you very sentimental, very innocent, good times with you. They could be thinking about you from the past. But I definitely feel like there is a potential for a love life coming in. I would just be very discerning if it is like a trapped situation, a situation that's going to cause you to look at your shadow selves, your fears, I don't know if you're attracting someone off your fears, if you're attracting someone from your shadows that you haven't healed yet, someone that's kind of like controlling and domineering, or if you're attracting someone that's just passionately into you, and they want to heal something here with you. I definitely see healing, some type of energy here, but I definitely see love here. I see relationship. I definitely see a person, another person. I definitely see a potential to meet someone new or attract someone from your past back to you. Just be very discerning if this is a genuine, authentic connection, if they're being honest. Be very discerning if this is really what you want. Don't try not to get entrapped. Make sure you still have freedom and it's innocent and it's sentimental and you're building good memories with them, not just lusting and obsessive over their body or stuff like that. Make sure you guys are actually doing the healing work. Like, you know, let's pay attention to our shadow selves. Let's make sure to do the shadow work. Let's make sure to do the self-limiting belief work. Let's not try to entrap each other here. You know, let's try to really heal and find the peace. But yeah, I definitely see somebody. Thank you for donating, Crystal. I see you. Crystal. Let's hurry up and do Mama, and then let's do Crystal. Crystal, I'll wait for your question. All right, Mama. Annie, does Alex feel inspired by my current energy on IG? Does Alex feel inspired? Yes, I see. I likely pay for a reading too, babe, after my question. Okay. So does Alex feel inspired by your current energy on Instagram? Yes. Ace of Swords. Whenever you see the Ace of Swords, that means they have a clear vision. They see you clearly. They want to communicate with you clearly. You know, this is the beginning of clarity, beginning of communication. They have a clear mindset about you. I don't know if they're looking for commitment down the road. They might be taking a pause, a break to kind of look at you and see, could I be committed to this person down the road? So that could definitely be the vibe here. Yeah, they could be looking at you positively. Yeah, this talks about taking a break. Taking a break to just look at the fruits of your labor to see if you can reap a commitment, a reward down the line. But they definitely are looking, watching, thinking, interested in communicating clearly. You're welcome. Crystal, I'll wait for your question. And then Mama, I'll wait for your question. Sanj, I'm not doing that question. I think I already did a question for you. Okay, for sure. I don't know why, Crystal, if you posted a question, I don't see it, but try to repost it. This is the only comment I see. How much was it? Let's see. $10. $10. $10. Remember, I have active block words up, so if your comment doesn't get posted, it's because of the active block words. Okay, I see something. Did Dana rob me from me in my apartment? If so, what the hell I did to her? No. Goodbye. Okay, so Crystal, did Dana rob you in your apartment? You got a yes, you got a no, and you got an unknown card. Got a no, you got a yes, you got a no, you got a yes. You're very abundant. You got a no card. Got a no, and you got really another no and an unknown card. How many yeses did you get? 3. You got 3 yeses. How many no's? Thank you for the $5. Let's see. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got like 5 or 6 no's out of 3 yeses. And right now it's saying no. Your current energy is no. And look how strong you're holding on to all your money. You see that person? They're holding on to everything that they got. Everything they have, they're holding on strongly right now. So I don't know if right now you're holding on to all your abundance or all the things that you accumulated, your prosperity. You're not sharing, you're not giving. You're holding on to everything securely and tightly. It's coming up as a no right now. Now, if this happened in your past card is a yes. This talks about coming out of a storm, moving into some type of calmness, but then there's issues. In the past, they could have taken something from you and moved forward with it. Right now, they're coming up as a no. Right now, you're holding on tightly to everything you have right now. In the past, they could have taken something from you and not told you and moved towards something else and taken it. Look how this is making you become in the future, the Hierophant. This is making you more spiritually aware, more spiritually aligned. You're going to be doing things more educatedly, more traditionally, more conventionally, more godly. You're going to be moving different now. Yeah, y'all's energy is like somebody did something here. The 5 of Swords is someone who wanted to win at all costs and they didn't give a fuck about how you felt. You feel defeated, like you're walking away from somebody who just wanted to take advantage of you and didn't give a fuck about you. You get what I'm saying? There's murky waters here. It's making you cling on to what you have and move differently. This person is Swords energy. And when I see Swords energy, that's like problems, issues. They were in their head about it, like plotting, scheming, you know, and you've been working real hard for what you have. Like maybe they're jealous of the fact that you're like very abundant You know how to make money. You know how to water your garden. You know how to be like live a luxurious life. They could be very jealous of that. Like you're happy with or without these things. This was a very unhealthy person, an unhealthy pattern of behavior. You're trying to dead that, move on to something different. But at the same time, you're trying to actually forgive them at the same time and kind of see them in a different light. You're trying to reach out to the angels to help you like see them and forgive them and move on, because you're about to enter into another healthy phase in your life. You're not about to be going through this robbing shit again. This was just some unhealthy shit that you're going to have to forgive and move forward. But nonetheless, you're still abundant. They're probably jealous of your abundance. Yeah, this person was dishonest. They were dishonest. They were plotting. They were scheming. They weren't honest. They don't have no integrity. They're imbalanced. They caused a big imbalance. You know, they caused problems, discord. There was hasty energy here where they were just like not thinking. You know, in like, oh, let me be forthright here. Let me be honest. Let me be genuine. No, this person wanted something from you, clearly, mentally. This person feels like you give too much. You have too much. You know, they were very needy as well. And this is causing you to be fragile, you know, and insecure. It makes you feel like insecure. But yeah, this person, it's making you realize like you got to defend what you have now. You have an advantage over other people. You need to defend and protect what you have because this person's jealous of you. This person's jealous of you. This card represents jealousy. There's people around you that are jealous of you because you're at an advantage, because you have abundance. That's crazy. And they just want to win and take advantage. And it's like you're going to find the forgiveness. But yeah, this person didn't. They're oppressive. They want to oppress you and cause discord. And they feel like you give too much. You're overly sensitive at times. You're fragile. You're dependent on people. And this is going to make you a better person, though. You're going to move different. You're going to trust God more. You're going to do things better. But yeah, the reason they did this is because they're jealous. And they weren't being forthright. They're just unhealthy. Whoever this is. You know, and you're a good gal. You're a good person. You're very nurturing. You're very compassionate, very sympathetic. Sometimes you don't have boundaries. They took advantage of that. Your kindness, your abundance. You can manifest abundance. They're jealous. They just want to one-up you. All right, mama's boy. $5. What's your question? Wow, that's crazy for sure. I remember I got robbed very young, and then I remember my house got burglarized before, but I got everything back. So I can empathize with that. All right. Can we kind of piggyback off the last question and see what Alex's emotions are towards me or how he views me? All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so the Ace of Swords. We got the Ace of Swords. All right. Okay. Sounds good, Crystal. Can we kind of piggyback off the last question and see what Alex's emotions are towards me and how he views me? Okay. The Ace of Swords, he pulled back his energy. The Seven of Pentacles, I remember that. Okay. Yeah, it's showing he's in limbo. $8, I got it, Crystal. It's showing he's, oh, but he's spying on you. That's so crazy. The spy card came out. Okay, you said he was watching you on Instagram, right? Okay. Interesting. Okay. You said that he pulled away, right? So kind of got some cards that are kind of giving like If this was upright, it would be like clinging on to, holding on to. Since it's reversed, this is somebody that's like releasing you. They kind of released you a little bit and opened up a little bit, and it kind of made it, you feel a little insecure because of it. And then also this is saying he's kind of in stagnation, or he's trying to get out of stagnation. He's in limbo. Like he doesn't know the direction right now of how he should approach you. He's actually trying to give up right now what he already has. He feels like he needs to surrender to the universe to try to figure out how he could approach you in a new way. You know, maybe his old approach isn't going to work with you. But this person is lost. They're lost and they're stagnant, and they're trying to gain a new perspective so that they can approach you in a different manner, a different way. And they're trying to lean on God, or lean on spirit, or lean on a sign to show them like, okay, how should I approach her? You know, or how should I grow up? Or how should I get out of this? Or how can I move towards her? Or, you know, so they're kind of like, they kind of like let you go a little bit so that they could contemplate and see like, what can they say to you now? What can they do now? So he's kind of in that moment of limbo, you know, but he's trying to get out of stagnation. And look, he's spying on you. The Page of Swords is a friend, a colleague that watches you digitally, that sends you DMs or sends you messages, but then they pull away sometimes because they don't really know how to grow the connection. But guess what? This is also saying that they're curious. They're so curious about you that they want to grow the connection. They want to learn how to communicate with you. They want to grow the communication with you. This is just somebody that's learning, though. They're in the process of learning. So they're spying on you, trying to gather information off your Instagram, trying to get to know you, trying to see where they can like approach you, how they can approach you, how they can talk to you, how they could like have a deeper, meaningful, you know, relationship or communication with you. You get what I'm saying? This is somebody that's sword energy, so they are intellectual. That could be very like plotting, scheming. They're very strategic. They want to win, you know, like they want to come at you correctly to where they get the right response from you. And the bottom of the deck is he is into you. This is an into you card. This is somebody that wants to step up to the plate and be your leader and be your master and be your superior and be your authority figure and be your daddy and be like the guy that you lean on. You know, this is the guy that doesn't want to wear his heart on his sleeve because he wants to come off like, oh, I got it all together. You know, like, I don't want to be too emotional. I don't want to show too many feelings, but I do want to win her over, you know. So I'm not going to show her my next move. I'm just, you know, I'm here. I'm here and I'm here to stay for now. You know, like this is somebody that's interested in love, that's interested in a commitment, you know. But this is also somebody that believes in looking stable and being stable in front of you. You know, like they don't want to come off to you all willy-nilly, you know, like. So they're in the process right now of like trying to figure out how they should talk to you again. How should they approach you? How should they win you over? You know, they're just lacking right now. So they kind of let you go a little bit, but they're still there watching, you know, because they want to gather more information, you know, on how to talk to you. But the feelings are they're curious about you and they want to explore more with you. And they are vigilant about it. Like they're going to follow up. You know, this is going to be ongoing. So let me get an oracle card. There's chemistry here. You guys have chemistry where it's like, oh, we connect on certain topics, you know. The problem is there's just a lot of like codependency. Like this is an addictive behavior pattern where it's like, damn, this is like dopamine rush. Every time I tap into this energy, it's a dopamine rush and I got to get my dopamine from this. Like I'm dependent on this, you know? And it's saying, let go, as much as you can let go, because it's going to come back. It's going to attract itself back like a magnet the more you let go. Don't try to control it. Don't try to always know. It's okay to not know. Just know there is a bond here. There is a vibe here. Try to be careful of like being addicted like a drug or getting addicted like a drug. Yeah. But there is something here for me. Let's see. Okay, we're going to do the $8 one. Crystal, what's your question? You're welcome. You're welcome. Update me. Sunshine, I see you. We'll do you after Crystal. And whoever else is here. I see Angel. Annie. All right, let's move on. All right. Crystal, I'm just waiting on your question. Okay, Crystal, I see it. All right. How can I remove myself from her? We both live in the same building, and she keeps coming to my door, knocking, and I'm calling, and swear she said she never takes anything from me. Nice to see you too. Let's see. How can you remove yourself from her, Crystal? It's a strained relationship. The Chariot reversed. The Death card sideways. The Ace of Wands, definitely see a new beginning and the ending of something here, unhealthy. Wheel of Fortune. The High Priestess, you have intuitive nudges about it. The Queen of Cups upright. Okay, you're getting back upright. Okay. Ace of Swords, cutting something out. You have 2 new beginnings. All right. So the question is, how can you remove her? She's forceful. She's forcing the connection rather than like really trying to overcome the obstacles and the adversity. This is someone that's very forceful. I don't know if she comes to you forcefully. Like, this is not your will, against your will, you know? She doesn't feel like she has the power, or you feel powerless as well. It could be both people. They feel powerless. Like, she's trying to force something. Like, it's not in your will. You don't even want this, right? That's in the past. The Death card, there's blockages. There's subconscious blockages from ending this unhealthy dynamic. There's subconscious blockages that's stopping you from ending this unhealthy relationship pattern and moving on to a brand new healthy relationship somewhere else with someone else. There's subconscious blockages. So really all you need to do to be 100%, this is a major arcana. This is a major life event, meaning it's destiny and it's fate. It's meant to happen, meaning it doesn't matter what you do. This is not meant to go on, okay? Somehow, some way, she's going to have to get the fuck on, okay? So this means like you're going to go through a phase, another phase of like ending this, deading this being deaded because it's unhealthy, it's forceful, it's not wanted. And you're going to go through a new phase, a new day, a new sunny day is coming where you're going to be in something else better, healthy, you know, like a better friendship, a better relationship. It's coming for you. You know, there's just some subconscious blockages. It's your subconscious that's just keeping you a little bit blocked from seeing the vision, you know, from seeing the truth, from seeing the future, basically. But it's coming. No matter what you do, it's coming. You don't even have to really do anything. Just avoid her, you know, don't answer the door, act like you're not home, you know, try to be gone or whatever. Put a fucking note on your door, do not disturb, whatever you got to do, okay? Because guess what? Your future is bright. The Ace of Wands means you have a brand new beginning. It's over for that. It's coming. It's over for that. You have something new coming, a new phase, a new cycle, a new pattern, okay? And it's going to feel way better than what you're feeling like right now. You're going to be creative, passionate. You're going to get your creation back. You know, your energy is coming back, your passion is coming back, your enthusiasm for life is coming back. If she stole that from you too, she's trying to steal your joy, then it's coming back. Why? Because this is your destiny and your fate. This is what's meant for you. The Wheel of Fortune it means things are turning in your favor. You have good luck coming. Regardless, it's meant for you. All you have to do is trust your intuition, see the vision, see through your third eye, be passive, just wait for things to be revealed. You don't have to talk too much. You don't have to assert yourself too much. You're psychic. You have power. Subconsciously, your subconscious is working things out for you, okay? You're going to be okay. Like, don't even trip. You're getting back upright, the Queen of Cups. You're this amazing person. You have psychic powers, by the way. You're very loving, very nurturing, very caring. You're about to get all that energy back that she tried to flip upside down. You get what I'm saying? You're mature. You learn from your mistakes. Like, you're very supportive. And look, I see you cutting out the bullshit from your life. You see through the shit. You're like, it's a new beginning. I'm about to say what I want, do what I want, think what I want. You're having a breakthrough moment where it's like, you're cutting that out. Subconsciously, it's going to just happen, and this is your destiny fate. You don't even have to worry about it. It's going to be done. It's nothing you really have to do, but just see through it and like move around it. Do not disturb. Whatever you got to do, ignore. Don't be friends in the dynamic. You know, trust your higher self, because you're right. You get what I'm saying? That sucks. Living in the same building as somebody, that sucks. I would avoid it at all costs. Like, and just play it off. Like, nope. Crystal, update me. Sunshine. I don't know who else is here, but Sunshine. I've had a crush on a guy named B for almost 3 years. I'm a Leo. My name is P. He is a Pisces. I want to know if he is into me. What he feels about me. How can I make him fall for me? You can't make people fall for you. That's not how it works. But I'll see what comes out. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, what the hell? What the fuck? Okay. You got the 5 of Pentacles. The 7 of Swords came out. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Cups. Damn, this kind of came out like this. Like, it just flipped out. Like, nope. You can't really have a strategy like that. She's crazy, and will not leave me alone. Like you said, I'll have to. Yeah, just put a note on your door. Do not disturb. They do that at hotels. Do not disturb. Just put do not disturb. You can get a restraining order if you want. I don't know if you want to go that route. It's easy though. You can get a restraining order. It's free. You could put a note on the door, do not disturb. You can just ignore. You could walk away. You could just find things to do. You can not be there when they're there. You know, you gotta just be practical. It's up to you, girl. But mentally, you're gonna be fine. Okay, Sunshine. 5 of Pentacles is not a good sign. 5 of Pentacles means being left out in the cold. No one's putting any efforts in. You know, there's nobody's working towards this together. Someone's focused on their money. The other person is hurt. This is a hate-love situation. This is a hardship time. There's been a hardship here. You know, you feel left out in the cold. You feel like they don't really want to see this come to fruition. You're waiting to see if you guys could come out of the cold. Okay, so this is kind of like a one-sided situationship. What I was trying to tell you was Seven of Swords energy. Like, don't try to manipulate this situation to your advantage. It's just gonna backfire on you. Seven of Swords talks about trying to manipulate, the truth, not showing your true colors, like trying to sneak away with your plot, your scheme. Your motives are bad. You're trying to do something unnatural, or I don't know. This can also mean somebody sneaking away from you, not really telling you how they truly feel or think, or, it's just kind of bad motives on both ends. Like, there's no true genuineness here. There's a lot of sabotage energy, backfiring energy. This is not like being into someone. This is not like good feelings. This is kind of bad. Can't really make somebody fall for you like that. You got to be genuine. You got to be authentic. You got to be real. You got to be pure. If a person really likes you, yeah, this is not representative of love. This is love-hate. This is not representative of two loving birds together in harmony and peace and bliss. No, this is like struggle. This is like a power struggle and struggle energy. Let's see. Yeah, real love is not one-sided, and real love is not the woman loving the man more than the man loves you. Yeah. You would have to wait. Wait on new love. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever talked to this person, but you've been trying to wait and trust to see if they're coming around. But it's saying you have new love, somebody new. Yeah, I see you begging for love. Look, love me. You're begging for love. Like, love me. You want someone to help you. I don't know if you want someone to help you talk to this person. You're trying to wait on this person or trust in faith that this person will come around. But I definitely see a new lover, somebody else, or you're trying to beg for the love. Like, I don't like this. I don't like the vibe. I don't like the vibes. I don't like the energies. Personally, I just feel like if you're an attractive woman, you don't have to beg for love. If you're an attractive woman, person's going to show you how they feel by investment, time, gifts, offers, phone calls, whatever. I just feel like you shouldn't have to beg for someone to love you or show you love or attention. You shouldn't have to manipulate it to make someone fall in love with you. That's not how it works. That's at least how I feel. I don't believe in crushes, guys. Crushes are not realistic. They never work out, by the way. Crushes, people never marry their crush. It's not. It's an imagination thing. It's not a realistic thing. But let's see. R's current feelings for S. R's current feelings for S. Is there no contact? 8 of Wands is reversed. Crushes are not mature. They're immature because you're ignorant about what a crush really is. You should go look up, what does a crush mean? Crushes are not realistic. Is there no contact with this guy? Because the 8 of Wands is reversed. It talks about waiting around for like contact, like delays, things being slow. Waiting, but you're very devoted to this person. You're willing to put the work in, but are they? It's like delays in contact. Things moving slow. There's no preparation here, and you're losing momentum, meaning somebody's losing motivation here. Crushes are, go look at the meaning. It says it in the meaning. It's not realistic. I think it's you guys kind of operate off ignorance. Like y'all don't know what the meaning of the word is that you're using. All right, guys, I spent a lot of time here today. It's 4 o'clock. Wow. No. No. You're begging. No. Why are you begging? Subscribe. Will I meet someone this year? Angel. Will Angel meet someone this year? Angel, it's a yes. Ace of Pentacles. When you do meet this person, it's going to be a lot of generosity. This might be a provider type. Okay? You might meet 2 people that you want to be loyal to or commit to. You're going to have to figure out who you're going to commit to. But I definitely see an abundant new door coming your way. You're definitely on point. I'm doing well. Thank you. Drop your question now. Yes. You're welcome. Does SG want to build a relationship? Let's see. Does SG want to build a relationship with you, Cloud? Yes. Yes, they do. Do they want to quit now? So here, let me explain, Cloud. Does SG want to build a relationship? I think that you're thinking about quitting because there's been stagnation, a need to surrender, make sacrifices to build a brand new beginning. There could be a transition period that's really tough right now. You could be going through a whole ending for a new beginning, ending a phase that was unhealthy, going into a new phase that will be healthy, where you're not going to be single for much longer. I see there's marriage, happiness down the road, a commitment coming towards you that's much happier if you're willing to go through this transformation. I don't really think they're quitting yet. I think they're more so just trying to plan some plans out so that there could be a bright future. And then once they plan it out and put the efforts in, there could be a bright future. I think the future is brighter than the present right now. If it's looking dim right now, the future is about to be a whole lot brighter. So that's what I think. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. What is SA's intentions? If it relates to you, let it pass. Let it come to pass. If not, the intentions are positive. They're going to give you what you deserve. This is your karma coming back around. Your karma, your dharma. You know, this is karmic balance resurfacing. If you're meant for marriage, if you're meant for kindness, if it's meant for you, if you deserve it, they're going to give it to you. You're going to get what you deserve with them. Your justice, your fairness, your balance. So whatever you did in the past is coming back around through them, and they're going to give it to you. You know, they're going to be fair with you. Things are going to be balanced out. All right. Did I just answer this person? I'm not doing second questions. No. I don't feel like doing that. I'm not doing how will you meet someone. I'm not doing that. You can ask a different question. And I'm not doing second questions. So no. Guys, any more questions? New questions? I'm about to log off. I've been on here for an hour and 30 minutes. I'm not doing second questions, guys. For free. You could donate. I'm not doing second questions for free. I will do my own. What do I need to know right now? What do I need to know right now? What do I need to know right now? Knight of Cups. Someone charming, emotional depth with real feelings is coming towards me as I'm continuing to heal. I have a positive future with them. A good time is coming. Wow. A new beginning that I had with this person. There was some clarity that came to the light. Okay. You got the 10 of Cups coming. It's in progress. You're maintaining your boundaries because you've been hurt before. But you're healing that. The King of Pentacles is kind of here. The Tower, things are changing. New approach to love. Oh, Lover is coming up. Oh my God. Yeah, I knew that. The Lovers, a partnership. Okay, I see ya. I see ya. All right, let me answer that. Yeah, you need to repost it. It's a word you're using that doesn't allow it to post. I want to ask if S holds genuine love for me. Does S hold genuine love for you? Queen of Pentacles, yes. They do hold genuine love for you. They think you're very nurturing, very safe, very stable. Are they confused? Yes, sometimes they get confused, but they don't show their love on their this is not the type of guy that's going to show you their feelings and emotions. They want to come off very mature, like they're stable, they're authoritative figure, they got it all together. But do they like you, love you? Yes. The Emperor is somebody that wants to win you over, wants to be the dominant, wants to be the superior, wants to lead the relationship. They don't want you to be the leader. They want to lead. So that's why they don't show a lot of feelings and emotions. They think it's weakness. But yeah, be strong with this person. Don't be codependent and needy on them. Be strong, because the more stronger you are, the more stronger they're going to be. And they like that. And they want things to flow naturally. They don't want nobody forcing the connection. Let it naturally unfold, basically. Okay. Do you take legal questions? If not, I can ask something else. I really don't, but what is it? Foxy, legal. What exactly is it? You're welcome. I can try to help. Whatever you want to ask, just drop it. If I could see it. Okay, let's see. Two of my friends are not on YouTube told me that if I start hanging out with Michael again, that I'll get arrested. Got it. He doesn't have a protective order against me. Yes, Kiki. He does not have a restraining order against you? Okay. So I think that maybe he'll plot against me to have me arrested. You're the Aries, right? Yeah. Who is Michael? Because of what two those readers told me. Because why else would I get arrested for hanging out with him? Michael is your ex. Is this the Libra? Oh, he's the guy that's bringing you down. He fucks with your energy. Your energy be so fucking like gloomy because of him. You let him affect you so much. It's crazy. I can see it. Okay. So here's the question for you. Why are you guys considering hanging out again? Like, was there a conversation? Like, oh, let's get back together? Like, what's the deal? I just want to patch things up with him and not have problems with him. What does he want to do though? It doesn't matter what you want because you know how the man is the leader. He wants to apologize to me and make things up and get back together with me. Do you think he's genuine, authentic? Because all I could say is the red flag here is the fact that he is an ex and the fact that you guys had turmoil. You have to consider the red flags and not ignore the red flags. So it's kind of like not being naive. You can't be gullible. You can't be naive again. You really have to have strong discernment here. Girl, and if you want my honesty, something about your self-esteem is not where it should be. Yeah, that's naive and gullible in your lack of self-esteem. And you overlook red flags. Let's see. Should Foxy the Aries return back to Michael the Libra? He's coming out as the Libra. You need more cards. You need more cards. I just pulled 3 cards, but I'm going to pull some more cards. That's not good. That's not good. That could be your downfall. I'm about to tell you. OMG. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay, so first things first, he came out. You didn't come out. I mean, your fire sign energy kind of came out a little bit. Came out masculine, though. You're acting like a masculine, by the way. Okay, so your past energy with Michael, 8 of Pentacles was the past. He said he wanted to devote himself to you or work on this or put the energy into it. That was the past vibe. Okay, so the 8 of Pentacles talks about, okay, I want to devote myself to this. I want to work on this. If I put my efforts, energy into this, we work on this brick by brick, right? That's the past. Right now, Libra energy is showing up. The guy, the masculine, he's showing up, but he's showing up in a very rash way. Like, he's the type that will say that. He'll tell you his opinion. He'll tell you whatever just to come in and out of your life, just to rush in and out of your life. This is not somebody that's planning to stay with you for long term. This is someone that lacks emotional depth. They're not going to give you depth. They're not going to build something deep with you. This is not somebody that's like willing to be super long term. This is somebody that just wants to come in, take action, be impulsive, say what they got to say, and then leave. This is going to keep you indecisive in your head, to where you can't make up your mind. You're not going to be able to commit. You're going to stay loyal to this person, stay loyal to the next person. You're going to be all over the place. Basically, you're not confronting the truth. There's a truth here that you're not really confronting within yourself. And you're not able to fully commit to this person. All you want to do is be like a masculine and have like a fun fling with them, hang out with them temporarily, you know, tell them good news, yada, yada, yada. But it's not going to be long term. It's just going to be for the moment. And you're kind of acting like the masculine. Like you just want to like, you know, have like a playful moment and then leave. You know, you've been waiting. Okay, so you've been in waiting mode. Some type of advice somebody gave you was wrong. I don't know. There was some wrong advice. I don't know if somebody told you the wrong thing. And it's kind of like you're stuck between asking yourself, what do you really want? And then you wanting this person all the time. It's very codependent. It's very clingy energy. Not healthy. The trust and give the relationship is reversed. So there's a lack of trust. There's no faith here. The give the relationship a chance is not possibly going to work again. I feel like you guys are just going to come back together to free yourselves, okay? And move on to someone new. I feel like there's someone else. True love, you know, a new person, someone more romantic, a true soulmate that's giving wedding vibes. I feel like there's someone else. I feel like there's something else other than this. There's going to be another option. Two of Swords talks about another option. But yeah, that's what I see is like, yeah, I don't believe in women. Here's my whole thing. This is what I would think. I don't believe in women doing anything, like any of the work, overanalyzing, overthinking it, trying to fix it. I don't believe in women doing none of that shit. So I don't necessarily agree with like, oh, I gotta fix it. I gotta go back and make it right. And that's not your position. You get what I'm saying? If a man messed up in your life, all you need to do is move on. So I necessarily don't agree with going backwards. I don't necessarily agree with exes. I don't necessarily agree with seeing red flags and bad signs and going back. So I definitely think this is definitely not something that brings prosperity or abundance or happiness or glow up. I definitely don't feel this energy is good. You get what I'm saying? I don't agree with it. It doesn't sit well with me. It does not sit well with me at all. Something about it's just not right. That's what I'm feeling. Nope. And I feel like you're trying to control it. And I feel like you're very trying to be in control. And I feel like you're masculine. You're coming off very masculine. You're not in your divine feminine energy at all. This person got you in a masculine energy. It's not good. You're not in your soft girl era. You're in a struggle. You're like in an ongoing struggle. And it's like, no, like, it's not a good vibe. It's not a good feeling. You know, like, no, thank you. As any sign, as a woman, you need to be in your soft feminine energy, passive. letting men treat you to the finer things in life. Right now, you're in a struggle. That's not there's no woman out here that's like, please put me in a struggle. Please put me in a bad situation. Please put me in confusion. That's not what women want to be in. And that's not good at all. You know, I'm just going with my gut. It's like not a vibe. It's not a vibe. It makes people want to stay away from that, you know? Like, people want to vibe out. People want to have fun. People want to enjoy life. People want to smile. They want to dance. They want to be free. They want to have real love in their life. They don't want to struggle. They don't want to be around that. You get what I'm saying? They want to be happy, raise the roof, let's dance, let's get money, people don't want to be around that negative shit. You're in some negative shit. So I really don't feel it. I don't feel good about it. Nope. It's like reject, rebuke it. I don't feel it. It's very dangerous. It's very unsafe. It's not a safe space. And to be honest with you is to be genuine. So I have to tell you, I don't feel good about it. So yeah, I don't like the vibes. You know, no evil eye, but I can't be fake with you. You know, I only want to see people happy, and this is not happiness. You get what I'm saying? It's not joy. It's not peaceful. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. I can't be fake. Exactly. You should be hearts. You should be in a heart situation. I want to see you with somebody where you're hearting. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to see you with somebody that's like bringing you down and you bringing other people down, and then it's like everybody's vibe is brought down because of what you're entertaining, you know? It's like, no. Everybody should be hearting, including that situation, including that person. Everybody should be in peace. Everybody should be healing. Everybody should be positive, peaceful. You know, if it's negative, it's just negative. You know, it's negative. It's not good. And now you got to call a spade a spade. Like, yeah, I don't like the vibes. And I will say this, I don't like air signs like that. Air signs, to me, they're just not it. Especially for fire signs, it's just not it. It's not it. Not it. And it's gonna make you a doormat every time. You're gonna be doormatted every time. You know what that means? You're gonna be walked over. You're gonna be mistreated. You get what I'm saying? So you have to grow from that. You have to move on from that. You have to find your own way. If you want to be treated with true love, you can't accept abuse. You know, like negative energy, like that's not godliness. You know, and you can't be the only one. Like, it has to be reciprocated. It has to be mutual. It has to be harmony, bliss, not conflict or control. Controlling is not godliness. Control is manipulation. Yeah, that's why you need to get out of it. Get out of it. You get what I'm saying? Like, God is not forcing you to be with that person. He probably didn't even ordain it. You know, like, you can't force people to do anything. You can't manipulate it. You can't control it. If you're really God-fearing, you're going to have a conversation with God and be like, God, lead me, guide me, protect me. Can't use religion. You know, if you're really into that type of stuff, you need to let go and let God, let Jesus take the wheel. You get what I'm saying? You know, and God don't want you to be in nothing negative. You know, he wants you to prosper. So that's my feelings about that. Aaron, I was wondering where I should go to meet my potential partner. I don't do the like that those type of readings like, oh yeah, you should go to the bar, or you should go to church, or you should go to the gym, or you should go down the street to the market. I don't do those type of readings. You know, or you should go to college, or you should go to the car wash, or you should go to the bank. I don't do those type of readings. You should go to the dentist or the doctor. That's not how it works. You know. Yeah. I don't feel like, you know, you're a bad person at all. I just feel like maybe you entertain some things that might throw you off a little bit. But other than that, get your chakras back in alignment and you'll be good, Foxy. Like, no bad blood between me and you. I just feel like continue to balance out your chakras. Okay. Or whatever you can tell me along those lines, romance wise. You can't manipulate it, Aaron. Like, hi, Kath. You can't manipulate it, Aaron. I mean, what I can best tell you is where you go every day, where you go to run your errands, where you go to do your to-do list, your daily schedule, your priorities. You know, you can manifest romance wherever you go on your path, wherever you're guided. There is no like set place. I can tell you, go to a 5-star restaurant on a Saturday night, sit there and have a steak dinner and strike up a conversation with somebody. I mean, I can't really tell you to go do that. That has to be up to you. You have to be able to want to go to romantic places where people are on dates and see if there's anybody available, you know, but along your path every day where you're going, you can manifest someone to want to strike up a conversation with you by just being you, by just being attractive. Unless you want to manipulate it and go to like a fancy Michelin star restaurant, go to a concert, go to a show, go to a shopping center and like try to find love. But other than that, I mean, love comes out of nowhere. It comes out of thin air. It comes when you least expect it. It comes when you manifest it. It comes when you're not looking for it, you know, but you definitely have to get out of the house. Don't online date unless you want an online date. But yeah, I don't really do those questions like, oh, where can I go? Like, that's very practical, you know, it's a practical question. All right. Yes, pray. Yes. All right. No problem. Okay. I'm in a recruitment process in the company H. Do you see me getting hired for the job position I'm applying for? Aries. Let's see. Yes or no, Aries? Yes or no, Aries? Let's see. Do you see me getting hired for the job position I'm applying for? The company H. You got an unknown answer. Damn. So this talks about being at an advantage over the others. You might have an advantage that the other people don't have. Right now, the answer is still unknown though, but you might be over the others. Okay, so you got temperance. This talks about doing things in balance, patience, peace, moderation, controlling yourself, keeping yourself like positive, you know, having like a positive outcome because you're so peaceful and so unbothered, you know, versus the competition. So it's looking good for you. You know, this just talks about you need to continue to be assertive, you know, stand up for what you believe in. If you really believe this is the position for you, be assertive, but continue to find that peace and that balance that makes you shine over the other people. It's saying like you do have an advantage and there is other people that are going to try to take it from you. But you need to protect yourself, be assertive, but still maintain that peace, that balance, that flow, that energy. It could be your position. I would say, yeah, it could be your position if you keep the patience, if you keep things in moderation. It could be yours. Could be yours. It's still in process, though. All right, guys. I said I wasn't going to do an hour, but I did an hour, almost 2 hours. This was good, though. I mean, I like helping people any kind of way I can help. All right. I'll be back on another day. Anybody else have any last questions? We good. Elaine Tate, you'll be my last person, Elaine Tate. Pooja. All right, Pooja, let's just do you and Elaine. You guys will be my last. You're welcome. I meant what I said. What did they say to you? They meant what they said. Pooja, RK meant what they said to you. They are a safe person to deal with. If you were wondering if they were like safe to invest in, they meant what they said. There is a withdrawal period. There is an absence time. They're leaving behind what no longer makes them happy, going towards what makes them happy. What's going on? Are they leaving somebody for you? Or are they leaving you? 10 of Pentacles. They may want a family with you, a relationship with you. I think they're leaving somebody else to come towards you. They may want a family with you. Yeah, I see withdrawal. Are they withdrawing from you to go towards another relationship? Or are they coming back towards you to be in a relationship with you? What did they say to you? Because you got the I meant what I said card. What did they say to you? Open your heart and give and receive the highest form of energy. So even during no contact, there's still love in your life. How? Okay, good. I like that. Think for yourself. I like when somebody knows what's going on. How did I do in a job interview today? 5 of Cups. Why are you sad over the job interview? Why are you doubting yourself? Why are you thinking negatively? 5 of Cups talks about your feelings are negative about it, but you still have fulfillment here. You still have enjoyment here. You still have like a winning card here. Like you did positively, but you're thinking about it negatively. 9 of Cups talks about enjoying yourself. 5 of Cups is almost 2 of Cups in the background, positive energy in the background, but you're looking at the negative, what you lost. But the 9 of Cups is talking about fulfillment, getting the job, like getting the happiness, getting the answers you want, you know, being happy, content, optimistic. You want to be optimistic, but you're kind of being negative. You feel like you're not going to get it, but you may get it. Yeah, I don't know. These, you know, tarot gives you the secrets. It gives you the underlying secrets. It gives you the subconscious. It doesn't give you what's on the surface. So, yeah. If you, like, let's say if you had no worries, you wouldn't be asking about it, right? If you didn't feel nothing, you wouldn't be asking about it, right? Because you're asking about it, you're feeling something, right? So take it with a grain of salt, though. You get what I'm saying? Till it passes. If it doesn't, then you already know what to do. Anywho, anything else, y'all? What's going on? Anything else? I was supposed to go work out. I guess I'll have another day of just resting because I worked out yesterday. And yes, you can ask. You know, and you feel in your spirit like maybe you should rest again today. Okay, let's see. What does Yarrow think towards me lately? Both females. Okay. I'm not doing 2 questions today. Sorry, you can donate. What does Yarrow think towards you lately? The Tower. What's going on? This means, you see these 2 people, they're falling out of the Tower. Their approach to life is unsustainable. Their approach to relationships doesn't work well. They're gonna go through unexpected changes because their foundation is built off of like dysfunction or something that doesn't work. The Tower always talks about a major life event. Things have to change. Unhealthy patterns, unhealthy habits, unhealthy dynamics that no longer serve the situation or no longer serve you have to be like deaded, because actually the universe is about to conspire for you and rebuild you back up into an entirely new person, new perspective, new approach, new thoughts, better foundation, better dynamics, more healthier lifestyle. It's almost like this lifestyle is unhealthy. I'm not sure if this is what they think. Like you're gonna go through some changes that are gonna be out of your control. It's gonna make you a more honest person with integrity, more sharper person intellectually, where you're gonna have some boundaries about yourself, some integrity about yourself. But I don't know. They just think you're going through some type of like crisis, change, hardship, trauma shifts. It's gonna build your foundation way more stronger. Something that doesn't serve you, fears, hidden fears, chaos, stuff that you can't face on your own. You're gonna have to face it. That's possibly what they think. Oh, so that's what I got. If that matches what you think. Anything else, guys? I'm logging off, guys. Love, peace, blessings. Outro.